Pleasant morning, children. Today we are going to learn about Gait of Animals. Gait of Animals, it is a book. It was written by the ancient Greek philosopher. Okay, ancient Greek philosopher. His name is Aristotle. Okay, so he wrote this book, Gait of Animals. So some animals, they do not have bone. Okay, so they make a movement through their by their muscles. Okay, animals some animals do not have bone and they locomote through muscles. Okay, you can able to see some animals moving by their muscles. They contract and relax and contract and relax and they make the movement. Okay, so this is done by their muscles. These animals, they do not possess any bone. Okay, so likewise here we are going to see some of the examples. The first example, it is the earthworm. Okay, earthworm. It is found in soil. It is present in soil. Okay, it feeds on organic matter which is present in the soil. Okay, it feeds on the organic matter. So here they make contraction and stretching. Okay, so if you see the movement, it is by their muscles. Okay, by their muscle they make the movement. Here they contract and stretch. Stretch of muscles, which makes the forward movement. So by this they move from one place to the other. Contraction and stretching process. Okay, so the earthworm, it is like this. So first, if they want to move, this portion it is get contracted. Okay, so here it is get contracted and here all those things are stretched, and later this it is stretched and this portion it is contracted. Okay, so likewise they make a movement. Okay, so this is the contraction and stretching, alternating contraction and stretching. So this they can able to move. Here their body, it is segmented. Okay, you can able to find some lines in their body, segmented, and it is like ring over it. So it is like ring covered over it. It looks like appearance. Okay, so by this movement only they can able to move. So in earthworm, they do not have any bones. So only with the help of the muscle. So that is called as that muscle. It is called as setae. So with the help of that, they start moving. Okay, so by the process, that is alternating contraction and stretching movement. Okay, so they can able to move forward. This is about the earthworm. Next animal we are going to discuss is snail. Okay, snail, which we can able to found in the land and in the soil. Okay, land and soil. Okay, yes. So here they move very slow. As we know, the snail, it moves very slow. So here they follow a wavy movement. Okay, wave like a wave. Okay, wavy movement. This is also done by the muscular contraction. Muscular contraction. So while the muscles get contract and relaxed, this makes a forward movement like a wave. Okay, this is a wavy movement. And snail, they secrete a sticky substance which is called as mucus. Okay, the sticky substance. Sticky substance which is mucus. This is for their easy move. Okay, they can able to move in the land very easily because of this substance. Okay, and they have a shell which is the outer cover, but it is not the bone. Okay, the shell which is a single unit, it is not bone and it is not used for locomotion also. It is just a single unit and outer cover which protect this snail. They get shelter in that shell only. Okay. So this is about the snail. They make a wavy movement with the help of the muscle. That is the contraction. Contraction and relaxation makes the forward movement. Okay. And the next animal, the next insect, it is cockroach. Okay, cockroach. So we have able to find this cockroach in the house. In our house we can able to find lot of cockroach. It is actually the household pest. Okay, so this is an insect. Insect and household pest we can able to found in our homes. Okay, and so here the parts of the cockroach, it is body part, it is divided into three. It is head part, thorax, and it is abdomen. They have three pairs of legs. Three pair of legs, which is for the movement. They can able to the locomotion in the cockroach. It is they can able to climb, walk, and fly. Okay, they can climb, walk, and fly. Okay, so they have three pairs of leg. They can use it for climbing and walk, and for flying they need wings. Okay, so wings it is present, and this wings is attached to the breast muscle. So this muscle only it is responsible for the flying. Okay, so while flying this muscle get contract and relax. When it get contract and relax only, this wings make its movement. Okay, then only the cockroach can fly. Okay, so this is the exoskeleton. Actually the outer cover of the cockroach, it is called as exoskeleton. Okay, and this is about the cockroach, how they make the movement. Okay, and the remaining topics we will discuss in the next class. Thank you, children.